And this is where you have different banners. Then you have the different category banners, and then you have the product which is displayed. Then you have another set of banners. So this is a fairly beautiful looking online store. So now let's proceed ahead, and we will create this online store right here in this session itself. Creating a customized online store for your fashion business is a two-stage process. In the first stage, you have to sign up and create an account on Global Linker. Now, this is more for the benefit of participants who have not yet created an account on Global Linker. If you already have an account on Global Linker, in that case, you can ignore this stage. But for the members who have not created an account on Global Linker yet, this is for your reference. As a first step, you have to open globalinker.com. And once you have opened globalinker.com, then on the top of your screen, you'll see this button, which is Get Started. So you have to click on that, which will take you to the next screen. On the next screen on top, there are options. So if you want to sign up using your Gmail account or your Facebook account or your LinkedIn account, you can do that. Underneath that, you also have options to enter your first name, last name, email ID, password, and then you have to click on agree and continue to move to the next stage. After adding all the information, just click on agree and continue. In the next screen, you have to enter your contact number, and in the next screen, you have to verify your contact number. So just type in your contact number and you will receive an OTP on your mobile. You have to just enter that OTP, and that's how you'll be able to verify your contact number. After entering the OTP, click on verify. In the next screen, you have to enter your GST number on this field. Once you have entered your GST number, you have to click on get detailed. In the next screen, you have to enter your GST number in this field. Once you have entered your GST number, you have to click on Get Details. In the next screen, you have to enter your company. In the next screen, you have to enter your company name. After entering the company name, click on Add Company. Few more fields will get revealed, and this is where you have to specify your company type. That is, what is the legal entity, whether it is a sole proprietorship, partnership, private limited, etc. So based on your company's legal entity type, you can select an appropriate option. After that, you have to enter the location of your business, and which will automatically populate the rest of the field. In case there is an inconsistency in any of these auto-populated fields, then you can manually rectify them. After entering all this information, you have to click on Next. In the next screen, you have to select an industry and sub-industry. That can be done in two ways. One is you can scroll down and you can select an appropriate industry and sub-industry. For example, fashion and fashion accessories is the industry, and the sub-industry would be fashion apparel and accessories. So we can select it from here. The other option is to type your industry name here. So for example, I am typing fashion, and here you can see the appropriate industry and sub-industry options have started appearing, and we can also select fashion apparel and accessories from here. Once you are done, you have to click on Next. Wonderful. We have successfully completed the stage 1 and created an account on Global Linker. So we have completed the stage 1 in the e-store creation process, and that's where now we'll move on to the stage 2. And for the reference of the members who have joined in a little late, I'll just reshare what are we trying to achieve here. So I'll just quickly start sharing my screen once again, and we'll get started. Sorry. So this is an online store that you're seeing on your screen. You have seen it a couple of seconds earlier as well, or a couple of minutes earlier as well. So this is a fashion store that you're seeing. And what we are trying to do, or what I'm trying to demonstrate in here in this session, is that we'll be creating this exact store right here in this session. So let's understand how it is done. So just once again, having a look at the online store, this is the online store that we'll be creating. It is a good looking fashion online store. So for now, let's quickly jump into the e-store creation process, and we are on the Global Linker account that we have just created. Now let's get started with the e-store creation journey. For that, as the first step, you have to click on this option, which is online store. So once you have clicked on it, this page will open up. On this page, you have to click on this option, which is create my e-store now, and which will initiate or which will start the e-store creation journey. The first screen that you'll see here on this tab is terms of use. You have to review the terms of use. Once you have reviewed the terms of use, you have to just click on this button, which is I agree, and the terms of use will get accepted. In the next screen, you'll see there are a number of themes, and all you have to do is to select a suitable theme for your business. Now, before selecting a theme, which is a very simple process, all you have to do is to just hover your mouse on the theme, and then you have to click on select theme. But before doing that, I would like to answer a few of the questions or concerns or confusions that people have in their mind with respect to this particular activity. That the first confusion or concern that a lot of people have is one theme can be used only for one kind of product. So for example, this theme can be used only for furniture, or this theme can be used only for fruits and vegetables, whereas that is not the case. Any theme can be used for any kind of product. So you can use this theme for electronic products, or you can use this for garments as well. So any theme can be used for any type of product. Second is if you're choosing a particular theme and in tomorrow you don't like it and you would want to change to another theme, it will take a lot of effort to switch from one theme to another, whereas that is also not the case. You can switch from one theme to another. It is just a matter of click, and you'll easily be able to switch from one theme to another. For today's demonstration, we'll just select this theme, which is Destiny. So we'll just click on select theme, and we'll move to the next stage in the e-store creation journey. And this stage, what are we doing here? So we are providing two basic informations, which is store information, which you are seeing here, and then we are providing the contact information, which is here. So we'll get started and we'll review each of the input fields that you have to provide information on. The first input field is store name, and this is where you have to provide a name to the store. It can be your business name, so it can be like your business name is a Royal Fashion House. So in that case, it will be Royal Fashion House, or in case you have a brand, so in that case, it will be your brand name. So depending on your requirement, you can add a name here. Underneath that is store URL. Now, what is a store URL? So store URL is something that you type in a browser to open a website. For example, if we want to open Google, then we have to type google.com. Similarly, if someone has to open your website, what do they have to type? That's exactly what we have to type in here. So here you can see, based on your business name, the business name was pre-populated by the system itself, and it has also pre-populated the store URL. However, it is not necessary. You can make changes to it. Now, before moving to the next item, which is store currency, there are two very common questions that get asked with relation to store URL. The first question is, can we use our own domain name? Absolutely, yes, you can use your own domain name. Second is for how long we can use the linker.store. So you can use linker.store for as long as you want. The linker.store subdomain is provided for our members' convenience who may not have their own domain name or who are just starting off. So initially you would not like to take a work in progress site live on your own domain. So once it is ready, then you would want to take it live. So that is provided for your convenience, but it is not necessary that you have to mandatorily use linker.store. You can use your own domain as well. The next input field or the selection field is store currency. And this is where you can select a currency as per your requirement. Underneath that is a store description, and this is where you have to briefly describe about your business. You don't have to add too much information here, just few lines about your business. You have to add it here. So I'll just type brief description. Underneath that, you'll see store logo, and this is where you have to upload the logo. Uploading logo is very simple. All you have to do is to click on the logo icon that you were seeing there, and then you have to just select the logo. Let me just quickly do that from my device. So here, I think we have the logo. So I'll just select that logo and it is getting uploaded. The logo is uploaded. Now, similarly, we can also upload store fab icon. So just click on that and then select the logo from your device. So like this, you'll be able to upload both logo and favicon. In case you don't have a logo or you would want to get a logo design, then the option is available here. From here, you will be able to send a request. Let me highlight that field for your reference. So from here, you will be able to send a request to get the logo uploaded. Now, underneath that, you'll also see a social media logo, and this is where you can upload a social media logo. Now, what is the purpose of uploading a separate social media logo? The reason is twofold. The first reason is that especially for the businesses that have a rectangular logo, sometimes the logo does not appear entirely when the link of their online store or their products are shared on social platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So because they have a 200 pixel by 200 pixel grid, social platforms have that grid. So that is one of the use case. The second use case is many businesses have a separate or a different social media logo. For example, on a lot of social media interactions on Global Linker, you'll see that circular logo, whereas the Global Linker otherwise logo is a landscape logo. The next section that we have on the screen is the contact detail. And this is where, again, you'll see the phone number is pre-populated. Now, because this may be your personal number and you would want to add a customer care number or a help desk number or a sales number, you can edit this and you'll be able to add that number. Underneath that, you'll see store admin phone, and this is where you can add your number or the person who will be managing and controlling this online store, because this is where any third-party operator whose services you will be using, if they are sending you an update, those updates will be shared on this number. Underneath that is store email, and this is again pre-populated based on the information that you have entered while creating your Global Linker account. Again, this is editable because this may be your personal email and you would want to add a sales email or a customer care email, which will be displayed on the front end to the customers. Underneath that is the address, and this is where you can type in and modify the address. In case the address is long, you can add it in this field. Underneath that is city, and this is where if you have to add a city, the moment you click on this input box, you'll see a drop-down will open up, and this is where you can select a city if it is appearing in the drop-down. Otherwise, you can start typing the city name. For example, if I'm trying to select Noida, so as I've started typing Noida, you can see the option has started appearing here. Now, all I have to do is to select Noida from here. Last is postal code, which is again pre-populated from your Global Linker account. But in case you want to make changes to it, you can do that. And the last item here is product type, and that's where you have checkout and inquiry. And this is where I'll explain these 2 points in little detail. So if you want customers to buy products online, in that case, you have to select checkout, or you have a mix of products. So you have some products which can be bought online, and then you have some products on which you want customers to send you an inquiry. In that case, also you have to select the checkout. However, if you are not interested to receive orders from your customer, you are interested to receive inquiries from your customer, in that case, you have to select inquiry. So this is where customers will not be able to buy that product online. Instead of buy now and add to cart buttons, they'll be seeing inquire now option on the product checkout page and on your online store. So that's the difference between the two options. Lastly, you have to just select this button, which is I agree to terms of use, and then you have to click on next, which will take you to the next step in the e-store creation journey. And so far, we have completed 2 steps in the e-store creation journey. Yeah, so we are on stage 3 in the e-store creation journey, and this is where we have to upload one product. Now, before starting to explain you how you can upload this product, a lot of time members ask me this question, don't you have a bulk upload provision? So the answer is yes, absolutely, we have a bulk upload provision, but we would not want to get you overwhelmed and get you confused that you have to first upload your entire catalog and then only you can complete the e-store creation process. We want to make it as simple as possible. So this is where you have to just upload one product and rest can be uploaded once your e-store creation journey is completed. So let's understand what all information you have to provide in here. So the first piece of information is the product name, and this is I'm just typing in a product name. So elegant shirt is the name that I've given here. Depending on your product catalog's name, you can add a name here. Now here you'll see product type, which is checkout and inquiry. So there again, what I was explaining to you earlier, that you have this option, so you can select whether it is checkout or inquiry. You can select both as well. So in that case, the buy now option will get disabled, and then the customer will see add to cart. So if they're selecting add to cart, they'll be able to place an order. If they're selecting inquiry, in that case, they will not be able to place an order. They'll be able to send you an inquiry, or you can just select inquiry. In case you are just selecting an inquiry, then you'll see this option also starts appearing, which is don't show price. And in that case, you can do a price on request as well. So for today's demonstration, we'll just select checkout, and underneath that, you'll see selling price. And this is where you have to add the selling price of the product. Discounted price is optional. It can be added at a later stage as well. And then you have the summary, and this is where you have to briefly summarize the products. You don't have to add too much details here. I have the summary available, so I'll just copy paste for the benefit of time. So this is how you have to add the summary. So few lines about the product explaining what this product is, and then you can add bullet points of the features, benefits, specification. Now, in addition to adding the text summary, which we have already added, you have options to format this summary. So all the text formatting options are available here. In addition to that, you can also add a table, which is available here. You can also add a picture. You can add a video as well. Or if you want, you can do a HTML code editing as well, which is available here. Once you have added the summary, then you have to add the SKU code, which is a unique identifier of the product. And let me explain this with an example. So how will system identify one product from another, or how will it differentiate one product from another? It is done using the SKU code. So this is the unique identifier. And a common example that I give very often is in our school and college days, we were identified by our roll number. Similarly, system uses SKU codes to identify the products which are there on the online store. So two products cannot have the same SKU code. For each product, the SKU code has to be unique. So I'll just add a SKU code. Now I am adding ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where you can add alphabets, you can add numbers. In addition to that, you can add a dash or underscore. So these are the two options which are available in addition to alphabets and number. Now in adjoining SKU code, you'll see product code, and this is where you have to add this product code in case you are uploading a product that has variant. And what are the product that has variant? For example, we are uploading a shirt, and shirt comes in different sizes. Or if you were uploading shoes, a shoe comes in different sizes. So in those kinds of scenario, when you have a product that has different options or variations of the same product available, in that case, you will be using product code. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. Underneath that, you'll see stock, and this is where you have to specify how many units of the product do you have. Adjoining that, you'll see threshold, and this is where you have to specify the reorder levels. For example, I'm adding 25 here. The moment stock hits 25, system will send me an update that this particular product has hit the threshold, and then I can act accordingly. Underneath that, you'll see minimum order quantity. For retail businesses, it will be 1. For wholesale or B2B businesses, it can be a greater number as well. Adjoining that, you'll see category. This is where you have to add a category. To add a category, you have to click on add category. And this is where you'll be adding a parent category. So I'll just type men as a parent category, and the subcategory is shirt. So I've added both. If you want, you can also add filters. These can be added at a later stage. It can be added in bulk as well. So I'll click on save, and this will add the category. You can see the categories are added here. The next is brand, and this is where you can add a brand as well. So for example, I'm just adding a hypothetical name, which is super cool. If you want, you can also upload the brand logo, and the recommended dimensions are 200 pixel by 60 pixel. And click on save, and the brand will get added. So the brand is added. After that, you'll see product labels and tags. These are used for promotional purposes. Underneath that, you'll see product condition, which is new, used, or refurbished. So you can select an appropriate option. Then you'll see product PDF and file. This is a feature which is very commonly used in fashion industry. This is used to upload size chart, because your customer would want to know the dimensions of the products, and based on that, they'll make the purchase decision. So if you have to upload the size chart, then you have to do it from here. However, because we are in the e-store creation process, so we'll not be able to activate this feature. So once you have completed the e-store creation journey, that's where you can activate this feature, and then you can upload the size charts. The next is a product description. Now, in case you have a lot of information to be shared with the customer, so for example, if it is a beauty product, it is a cosmetic products, and that's where you want to share how to use product instructions with the customer. So in that case, you can use this section. So this is where you have to summarize it, and this is where you can share details with the customer. So what I'll do is I'll just add the same information so that I can showcase this section to you when this product gets uploaded. Underneath that, you'll see dimensions and weight. This particular information is used to compute the delivery fee if you want to compute it using the weight of the product. It might be sounding confusing, so let me just simplify that. So one of the mechanisms as is e-commerce business owners that you can use to calculate your delivery fee is using the weight of the order. So how heavy is the order? Based on that, you can compute delivery fee. So if it is 10 kg, you want to charge 100 rupees. If it is 15 kg, you want to charge 150 rupees. Likewise, you can do that. But to do that calculation, system would need weight of the products, and that's where this information comes into play. Now, you may not have information or you may not have access to this information while you're uploading the product or while you're creating the store. So need not worry. This can be uploaded or added at a later stage. This can be added using an Excel file as well in bulk. Next is add product and or add variants, and this is where you have to add the variants of the product, or this is where we have to tell the system what are the different variations of this product. So because we are uploading a shirt and the basis of variation is size, so how are the different options which we have for size different? So they are different on the basis of size. So we are adding it here, which is attribute name. So this is where you have to define the basis of variation. So for example, size is the basis of variation for this shirt. If we were uploading, let's say, a cosmetic product, a shampoo, and it has different bottle sizes. So in that case, the basis of variation may become RAM. Or if we were a mobile and electronic product seller and we were uploading a mobile phone that has different RAM variation, in that case, we'll be writing RAM here. So what is the basis of variation that you have to add it here? Then you have to add values which are added here. So this is where let me add small as the first value. And you'll see the moment I pressed comma, system has accepted it. Let me do that once again. I have typed medium, and now I am pressing comma on my keyboard, and you can see, and one more large, and again, the same process, pressing on comma, and system has accepted it. So this is how you'll be able to add different variations. I'll be adding just 3 variations here. So these are the variations that we have added. Then you have images. So in case you have different images for the product, the shampoo example that I was giving, so it has a 100 ml bottle, a 500 and 1 liter bottle. So in that case, you may have different imagery for each of the bottle, and you would want to upload them. Or if you have a product that has a color variation, for example, you are uploading scarves which are available in different colors. So there is a red, black, blue. So in that case, red will have a different color, black will have a different color, blue will have a different color image. So in that case, you'll be uploading separate images from here. However, for the product that we are uploading has a standard size variation. So it does not have a color variation. In that case, we'll be uploading images from this section, which is on the top of your screen. All right, so the next options or the adjoining column is for SQ code. And this is where, again, you'll notice that the SQ code that we had entered here, system has generated SQ code for our reference, but it is not necessary that we use this same SQ code. We can modify them as per our requirement. Adjoining that, you'll see selling price, and this is where, again, these are editable. So for example, the price of one of the variation is different. So for example, large is 100 rupees expensive as compared to small and medium. We can do that modification. And then you have stock, which is available here. So in case any of the variation has a different stock, for example, this variant has only 50 units available, you can do that. The last section on this page is SEO information, and this is where you have to add meta information, keyword, and description. This information is used for search engine optimization. You should add this information, but again, you may not have this information while you're creating your online store, so you can add this information at a later stage as well. So as the last step, let's quickly upload the images, and to upload the images, we have to click on this image placeholder. Once you have clicked on it, then this edit icon will appear. You have to click on that, which will open the image manager, and here we will use the folder which is product images, although you can straight away upload the images here as well, but using product or folders is recommended. That will not that will keep your image manager organized, and it will not start looking cluttered. Now let me quickly upload or select the images. So I'll be uploading these 4 images. So I've selected all 4 of them. Click on open, and then the images are uploaded now onto the image manager. Now what I have to do is to select which will be the first one, which will be the second one. So this will be the first image. I've selected that. Now let's define the second image. I think this is the second image. Then we have to define the third image, which will be the side pose. Now let's select the fourth image, which will be the zone pose. And we have added all the information with respect to the product. Now all we have to do is to click on save, and we'll move to the next step in the e-store creation journey. So we are on stage 3 or step 4. This is where we have to activate just one payment option. So you can activate digital payment methods as well if you want. However, to proceed to the next step, only one payment method activation is required. So for now, we'll just activate cash on delivery. So you have to click on enable, and which will take us to the next stage. And this is where you have to do 2 things. One is you have to enable courier operators. So depending on your requirement, you can enable different courier operators. And the second is to define rates in the shipping zone. So we'll go to the shipping zone section, and this is where you have to click on edit, which will open this overlay. As so I'm not creating multiple shipping zone. I'm just creating a national shipping zone. And first thing that you have to define on this overlay is the estimated time. So this is where I'm adding 3 days. So within 3 days, the item should get delivered to the customer. And then if I want, I can do further specification in terms of postal codes or locations, so which I'll not do that for the benefit of time. So we'll just select the country. Then we will activate cash on delivery here, and we can specify how much should be the cash on delivery charge. So let's say 50 rupees per order. I want cash on delivery charge to be taken from the customer, and then I can define the different rates. So I'll choose the cart-wise method because that allows me to charge delivery fee from the customers where I don't have enough margin, and where I have enough margin, I can subsidize that as well. So I'll just create few slabs, and then now it is not necessary that you have to create 1,000 rupee slabs. I'm just creating them for your reference. So you can create broader slabs as well. So that will totally depend on your product price and your business requirement. So I've created 1 to 1,000 rupees, 100 rupees will be charged, 1,000, 1 to 2,000, 150 will be charged, and 2,001 to 3,000. 200 rupees will be charged. And any order that is above 3,000, no shipping will be charged. So that's where I'll click on update, and the shipping zone is also updated. Now, as the last step, we have to click on next, which will take us to the last stage in the e-store creation journey. So this is the admin preview or the e-store owner's preview. This is not what your customers will see. Your customers will see a different screen. This is your preview, so that you can customize the color scheme or you can upload the banners. So let's first understand how you can customize the color scheme. For that, we'll be using these yellow dots. So let's say we want to customize the color scheme of this top band. So you have to click on this yellow dot, which will open this overlay. Now here, as you may have your own corporate colors, in that case, you can just copy paste the colors here. Or if you want to get creative and you want to experiment and you kind of want to choose your own color, you can also do that. So for example, I want to make it a little red, or I want to choose a different shade. Let's say, let's choose a bluish one. Yeah, this is looking nice. In case you want to change the transparency, you can also do that. There's an option available. So likewise, you'll be able to customize the color scheme across the entire store. So not only here on the listing pages, on the product detail pages, everywhere you'll see these yellow dots, and using them, you'll be able to customize the color scheme. Now, for the benefit of time, we'll just customize the top band, which we have already done. Now let's understand how you can upload the banners. So we'll start from the top here, and we'll quickly upload the banner. And this where you'll see there are different dimensions available for desktop and mobile. So you can just click there, and then you can upload the banners. I'll just quickly upload the banners from my device. Now, in your case, as you may not have the banners available, so that's where you can upload them later as well. But I'm just doing that so that you can also understand the process. So I'm uploading one desktop banner, and this is the mobile banner which is available. I'll click on apply, and the banner will get uploaded. Let's upload one more here. So I'm clicking on this option, this plus sign here, and then again the same process. So I'll be uploading. Let's upload this image as the second banner. So again, click on apply, and the second banner will get uploaded. Let's see, this is the second banner. Let's upload the third one as well. So I've uploaded all the three banners, and I'll click on apply. Now, before moving ahead, let's also understand, in case you have to link this banner. So for example, the first banner is about the men's category, and we want to link it to the men's category. So all you have to do is to copy the men's category link and paste it here, which I'm doing currently. So I'll click on apply, and which will link this banner. So if the customer is clicking on this banner, it will open the men's category that we have created. Similarly, we'll also be able to upload these banners. So again, the same process, and here I'll click create a folder. So you don't have to essentially upload one banner at a time. You can upload all of them onto the image manager, and then you can continue on to do the selection. So this is the first banner that we have uploaded. Let's quickly upload. I'm not uploading the second banner or the mobile banner because it is the same banner. So the same banner, or it is the same dimension of the banner. Let me also clarify that. So the desktop size is 440 374, and the mobile size is also 440 374. So you don't have to essentially upload in the same manner over and over again. You can just upload the desktop banner in case the dimensions are the same. All right. Now let's upload. Now we are doing this because we want to create an online store which looks similar to what I showed to you when we started off this session. So that's why we are doing this activity. And now I think we are almost done. So we have added or uploaded these banners. Now let's also upload these banners because these were there on that store that I showed to you. So again, same process. That was the last banner that we had to upload. So now we have uploaded all the banners. This is the admin preview. That's where you'll see these image placeholders as well. However, need not worry, these will not be displayed to your customer. These are only displayed to you because you are seeing the admin preview. Now, as last step, all we have to do is to click on save, and then you have to click on publish. So I'm clicking on save, and then we'll click on publish, which will create our online store. So congratulations, we have together created this online store. Now let's see how this online store is appearing. So we'll try to do a comparison, and I'll just open that store in a admin preview or in a private window. So this is the store that we have just created, new clothing business .linker.store. This is the online store that we have just created, and let me also show you the example. So this is the earlier store that I was showing to you. So this is how easily you will be able to create a fashion store for your business. However, it is not necessary that you may want to do it yourself. You may want professionals to create an online store for yourself. So if that is the case, then I'll be sharing my contact number in the chat. So please do reach out to me, and I will help you out, or I'll share the details how you can avail professional services in getting your online store created. So this is where I'll stop the screen share and will quickly break into the question answer round. So if you have any questions, if you have any query, please do feel free to share your question by the method of chat. So as you might be thinking of the question that you would want to ask. So I'll reiterate the information that I've shared with you earlier, that this is the first webinar in the series of webinars that we'll be doing for fashion business. So today you understood how you'll be able to create a online store for your fashion business. In the next webinar, I'll show to you how you can upload the product properly, and you can create an online catalog that sells. Now, what does that mean? Because on the online space or on the virtual space, you are not explaining the product to the customer. The product has to sell itself. So how can you upload the products, or how you can add the information in a way that it is able to sell itself? In the next webinar, which is on 20 April, and that's where I will be sharing with you how you can promote your online business. And that's where, again, I'll be sharing with you easy and simple suggestion or tips that you can use to promote your business online. So I'll be sharing tips which anyone and everyone can use, and they will be able to promote their business online. So one of the member has suggested that they would want to understand how to increase the traffic onto their online store. So that's where we will be doing this session on 28th April. So if you want, you can join into that session. Otherwise, what I'll be doing is I'll also be sharing my contact number. So I'll request if you can drop me a note, or if we can connect on a one-on-one session. I would want to understand what is the scenario with your business, how you are promoting it, and how you can promote it in a way that you start getting positive traction from your online store. So please reach out to me on my contact number, and I'll be more than happy to help you out in increasing your online business. I'm also sharing my contact number. So you can also drop me an email if you want. Otherwise, I've already shared my contact number, so you can reach out to me over the phone as well. So any other question from any other member before we conclude today's webinar? And that's where we understood how you can easily and quickly create a customized store for your fashion business. So a very interesting question which is asked is, how is an e-commerce store better than selling on a marketplace? So now what you have to understand from a perspective or being a seller, you have to reach out to the customer, and your online store is one of that avenue. So it is not like it is the only avenue that you should have. If you are a product manufacturer, if you are a seller, in that case, you have to be available at every customer touch point. And what I mean to say is that as a product a specialist, it is your responsibility to be available at every customer touch point. So if your customer wants to buy your products on your online store, you should be there. If they want to buy it in a physical market, you should be there. So likewise, you should be available everywhere. And this is a confusion that it is not versus, it is you should have e-commerce store, and if your products are there on your marketplace, marketplace, you should sell there as well. However, there are few advantages that come to you when you have your own online store. One of the advantage is that you have your own customer base, and when you have your own customer base, that's where you'll be able to generate orders from that customer base organically without spending marketing dollars. So instead of spending on heavily on marketing, that's where you, once you have a sizable customer base, you'll be able to achieve that. The other flip side is, with respect to marketplaces, is that they charge heavy commissions. There are a lot of returns, whereas on your online store, you are governing the policies. And comparatively, what we have seen in the industry, the returns which are there on the brand store are comparatively less as compared to what are there on the marketplaces. So that's another area where you get an advantage. But most importantly, why you need your online store is for creating your brand, for sustainability of your business, because tomorrow marketplace may decide to venture into your field and may delist you as a seller. In that case, all that business and all that revenue can vanish in matter of days, and you would definitely not want to do that. So you'd want to create something that is your own, and that's where your online store comes in very strongly. In addition to that, if you are promoting your brand, if you're promoting your products, then if you have a place where you can make your customers come back to you, that's where your return on investment, return on your advertising spend increases exponentially. Because this is where you're just telling people, hey, we are a unique t-shirt manufacturer or a cool t-shirt manufacturer. But when you have your online store, you can tell them, hey, we are a cool t-shirt manufacturer, check out our products, and if you want that, you can buy them on our online store. Here's the link. So that is the fundamental shift that happens when you have your online store. That's where you can not only engage, attract customers, but also bring them to your online store and get orders from them. And because you have a direct rapport with the customer, so tomorrow if you have to do a survey, if you have to seek feedbacks from the customer, that's where you are very closer to the customer, and that's where you will be able to make those decisions in a better way as compared to when you are selling through different channels or third-party channels. I hope I've answered that question. I can see there are two more questions. So one of the question is, how can we create banners and what would be the banner sizes? So this is where, to answer this question, I'll just quickly start sharing my screen, and I'll just show how it is done. So just let me quickly go back to where we were. So this is the admin panel or the control panel of the online store that we have created, new clothing business. Now, this is where once you have created the online store, you have to open the admin preview or the store preview that we were just seeing earlier, where we uploaded the banners. And that can be opened from multiple ways. One of the ways is you can click on this down pointing arrow, and then you can click on store preview, which will open this admin preview or the e-store owner's preview. Now here, the first thing that you have to understand when it comes to creating banners is what are the dimensions of the banner. So to know that, you have to click on this yellow dot that you're seeing here. So just click on that, and then you can click on this plus icon, and then you'll see the dimensions are listed here. So for the desktop banner, it is 1920 820, and for the mobile banner, it is 720 450 pixels. So there are different banners which are used, and this is where a lot of members also ask me this question: why to upload two different banners for mobile and desktop? Why can't you resize them, use some technology, and do that? So it can be done. Technically, it is possible, but there are two flip sides to it. One is the desktop banner is because it is larger, it is heavier as well. So even if you are resizing it, the size still remains, and that's where your load speed on a mobile device gets affected. And as you might know, that significant amount of browsing, almost 70 to 80% browsing happens on mobile devices, and that's where you would not want to have a slow website. So that's the first and fundamental reason. The second reason is that because this banner is designed only for desktop, it is not designed for mobile. So that where it will not look nice. And let me just quickly show you that. But I hope I've answered the first part of your question, that is where you'll know the dimensions. But the second part of the question, I will take you to a separate platform. But before I do that, let me show you the difference between the desktop and mobile banners. And let me just do a incognito, and this is where we are in responsive. Let me just open a mobile. So this is a mobile. Let's just expand, or let's go to a 75%. Let's refresh it, and you'll see the banners are, or the text placement, it is all tighter as compared to the banner that we were seeing earlier. Because on a desktop site, you have a larger landscape, whereas on a mobile, you don't have that much space available. So that's where you have to bring everything together. The other difference is that, and a lot of people don't understand that desktop is a horizontal interface, whereas mobile is a vertical interface. So no matter how much you resize, how much resizing you do, still it will not look nice. And if it does not look nice, the chances of converting the customers are less. So that's where it is recommended that you upload the banners in both the sizes. Going back to the screen that we were, so the first part of your question was from where we'll know the dimensions. So I hope that is clear. For each banner, the dimensions are mentioned like this. Click on the yellow dot, and the dimensions are listed there. Let me cancel this. Now, if you have to create these banners and you have to do it your own, if you want to do it on your own, then you can use this tool, which is called Canva. So I'll just also quickly show you that this is so the URL is Canva, canva.com. So once you are here, you can just sign up. It is a free, although they have a paid subscription as well, but this free is also very powerful and it should serve your purpose. So once you have created an account and signed up on Canva, you can click on this button, which is create design, and then you can click on custom dimensions. Now, for example, we wanted to create this banner, which is I think 420 by 374, and 420 or whatever is mentioned first is the width. So we have 440 and 374. So we have 440 and then we have 374 here. Now I'll click on create design, and it will create a canvas. It will be blank canvas. But why this tool is so popular is because of these designs or templates which are available. Now, I'm not saying or recommending that you use these templates only, but you can get inspiration from them. If you want to use your own creativity, you can go ahead. All the elements for designing the banners are available here, and you'll be easily able to design a banner for yourself. So this is how you'll be able to design and upload banners. But I've already demonstrated how you'll be able to upload the banners, so I'll not be sharing that once again. The next question that I have is, fashion stores are impacted by seasons and festival. Is it easy to run a sales and promotion on your online store? Yes, absolutely. And this is where this is again a very interesting and important question, that because there's a lot of seasonality, there are launches happening and you have different collections coming in. There are a bunch of end of season sales that you are running. So that's where if you have an online platform, that's where it becomes a lot easier to control and manage your promotions. And this is where there are different tools which are also available on the platform. I'll just quickly demonstrate what are the different tools which are available, which you can use to run sales promotion campaigns onto your online store. So again, I'll quickly start sharing my screen, and again, we'll go back to the seller panel or control panel of this online store. So we are back here. Now, one of the common practices which is used to run sale promotion campaign is the price discount. So which can be easily added from here. You can go to the catalog section, and from where you'll be able to add that. Now we just have one product. In case you have hundreds or thousands of products, which many of the fashion businesses will have, you can do that in bulk as well. So within matter of minutes, you'll be able to update the pricing, and you'll be able to add a price discount. So just hypothetically speaking, that you want to run a campaign, anyone who's shopping from 15th of April will get 30% off on all the products which are there on your online store. You can easily do that within matter of minutes on your online store. The next tools that we have are tags and labels. So you can tag products. So if you're running, for example, a Good Friday sale, so in that case, you can create a tag and you can tag products at Good Friday, and you'll be able to showcase them to the customer that these are the products which we have for Good Friday sale, and then customers will be able to buy those products. Next is labels. So this is like a sticker that you can add on to the product, and you can showcase it to the customers. Let me show it to you how it is displayed. So I'm just opening a demonstration store, and I'll just show you how this appears on the front end. So here you can see this particular t-shirt that we are seeing. It has a band called Holy Sale. This is how the labels are displayed. So whenever you are running a promotional campaign, you can add a band. Now there are different designs which are available. You can choose a appropriate design. If you want, you can upload your own design as well, and you'll be able to highlight these products, that these are the special products. Or in case there's a new collection that you have added, so you can highlight those as new collections. Then with respect to the proper promotional tools, we have discount coupon, which is a very powerful and very commonly used tool. Now, in discount coupon as well, we have given a lot of flexibility. So you can create discount coupon of a percentage discount value, and also for free product. So if you want to do a giveaway, so buy products for 2,000, I'll give you a perfume bottle free. So you can also do that. And in addition to that, you can specify which payment methods the customer has to use, how many customers can use this discount coupon, how many times they can use. And in addition to that, if you want to do a category specification, so you want to run a campaign on a t-shirt category, or you want to run a campaign on tops category, you can easily do that. In addition to that, many businesses have slow moving or dead stock that you would want to liquidate. So that can also be done using this tool. So if you have select product on which you would want to give discount to the customer, or if you have a new collection that you have launched and you want people to experience that products, in that case, you can also do that. So you can create a discount coupon that can be used only to buy certain products. And then you also have the tax. So like you're running a campaign for Good Friday, and that's where you want people to buy products that are tagged with Good Friday. So in that case, you can use this tag feature as well. The next promotional tool is a very evolved tool that you'll see on this platform, which is called Advanced Promotional Scheme, and an abbreviation is Schemes. Now, this is a tool that gives you, or that can support your imagination. So here now your imagination is a limit. Any promotion that you can think of is possible using this particular tool. So this is where if you want to do a buy one, get one free, or buy products this much and you'll get a free product, or buy or place an order worth 1,000 rupees, you'll get 10% off, or place order worth 2,000 rupees, you'll get 15% off. That is incremental discount. All that is possible using this tool. So this is a very powerful as well as flexible tool. So this is where you can create a discount coupon across different parameters, category, product, brand, category. You can create it depending on the audience that you're dealing. You can also create a campaign for a shorter period of time, which was not possible earlier using any other tool. So for example, you want to run a campaign for just 3 hours. You can do that. You can run flash sales using this capability. Then again, you can give percentage discount or amount discount or a free product discount. You can also create offers on the basis of quantity. So if you are buying 10 units of this product, I'll give you this discount or this product free. Likewise, you'll be able to create on the value of the orders. You can also create, you can put a maximum slab to it. And like I was saying, you can create a slabs here. So for example, place order from up to 1,000 and you'll get, let me just 10% discount, and from 1,001 to, let's say, 2,000, you'll get 20% discount, and you can add one more. Anything that is above 2,000 will get 25% discount. So likewise, you will be able to create schemes which wherein you'll be able to give incremental discounts, and that's where you are not only incentivizing the customer to place an order, you are also incentivizing them to place a higher values order. The higher they buy, the more they buy, the more discount they get. So that is also possible using this kind of capability. So these are the few promotional assets which are available on the platform, which you can utilize to reach out to your customers. I hope I've answered the questions. Still, if there's anything on which you would want to get a clarity on, then please feel free to connect with me. I'll be more than happy to do a one-on-one session to understand about your business and recommend a appropriate solution so that you can grow your business digitally. So this is where I'll stop sharing the screen. And so last 1 minute, any other question? We can just take one more question before we conclude today's webinar. So I'm guessing there are no more questions. So this is where we'll conclude today's webinar. Once again, thank you everyone for taking out time and participating in today's webinar. And I've already shared my contact details. So in case you need any help, any assistance, please do feel free to connect with me. So once again, thank